How does reduplicated babbling lead to first words? Imagine a baby sitting in a cozy corner, making sounds that seem like little songs. These sounds are not just random noises, they are part of a big step in learning to talk. When babies start to repeat sounds like babababa or mamama, they are practicing how to control their voices and mouth muscles. This stage is called reduplicated babbling, and it usually begins when babies are around 6 to a month old. It's like their first experiments with speech, helping them get comfortable with making sounds that will become words later. Babbling helps babies learn how to move their lips, tongue, and jaw in coordinated ways. They are figuring out how to produce sounds rhythmically and smoothly. Repeating the same syllable over and over gives them a chance to master the motor skills needed for talking. It also helps them recognize patterns in speech, like the sounds they hear from their caregivers. When they hear mama or baba often, they start to notice that these sounds are linked to people or objects. As babies get better at babbling, their sounds become more varied. Instead of just repeating one syllable, they start mixing different sounds together, like badaga. This is called variegated babbling, and it shows they are getting closer to forming real words. This progression from simple repetition to more complex sound combinations is a sign they are developing their speech skills. Babbling is also a social activity. Babies often babble when they are playing or interacting with caregivers. When adults respond to their sounds, babies learn that speech is a way to connect and share. This back-and-forth exchange encourages them to keep practicing and experimenting with sounds. Research shows that the patterns babies produce in babbling are closely related to the words they will say first. If a baby starts babbling early and with a variety of sounds, they are more likely to develop speech on time. On the other hand, delays or limited babbling can sometimes hint at future language challenges. That's why tracking babbling milestones is so important in early childhood development. From a brain growth perspective, reduplicated babbling is a sign that neural pathways for speech are maturing. It shows that the brain is connecting what it hears with how it produces sounds. When caregivers talk, sing, and respond to a baby's babbling, they help strengthen these neural connections. This active engagement supports the baby's journey toward meaningful words. Supporting this process is simple. Caregivers can talk to babies often, imitate their sounds, and encourage them to keep babbling. Reading books, singing songs, and having conversations all boost their confidence and motivation to speak. Recognizing babbling as a key step helps caregivers understand how close their little ones are to saying their first words. It's a fun and exciting phase that marks the beginning of a lifetime of language.